Hey y'all, welcome back to Movement Link. So I want to take a few minutes here and kind of reverse engineer the way I teach kipping pull-ups into using kipping pull-ups to get way better at certain obstacles in obstacle course racing and just really the skill that's transferable out to the real world. So the kipping pull-up is made up of just really two basic positions, the arch and then the jump position, where then I jump, which puts me right back into the arch position. So just to show you what I'm talking about here, is I've got the arch position, I've got the jump position, then I throw my hips back, it puts me back in that arch position to do my pull-up. So the way I teach people the kipping pull-up is what I call the playground dismount, but really, if we're good at the kipping pull-up already, we can use the playground dismount as the skill that can really help us in obstacle course races. So let's talk about the playground dismount. On the kipping pull-up, I need to be nice and centered on the bar. But in the playground dismount, I want all of my weight on this side and all of my weight on this side, which is again the opposite of the kip, where I'm always centered and half is on each side. So for the playground dismount, what I'm going to do is just start, and I'm just going to hold the same positions. So that's that jump position, that's the arch, jump, arch. I'm going to do it until I get that big swing. So again, relating this back in the kip, I'm going to use these same positions, but I'm going to make sure that I stay nice and centered on the bar. That way when I go to do my hip throw, my momentum sends me upward as opposed to my momentum sending me outward. So the first good thing to know is just from a standstill, how do we get into this position? So this is something I've noticed at a lot of the obstacle course races I've done. So I see a lot of CrossFitters really strong with the upper body. They should be really good at a lot of the upper body obstacles. They tend to struggle, some of them, and it's kind of interesting to me. But what I found is as soon as they lose the momentum and they get here, they only know how to kip. And so the thing that I find funny is they have the positions, they just haven't taken the time to think about how to make that momentum transfer. It's really simple. It takes a little bit of practice, but you can pick it up pretty fast. It's just hold the position until you get off balance, and then once you feel gravity taking you the other way, change the position till you get off balance, and once you feel gravity taking you the other way, change positions again. So what that looks like is start from a standstill, because it's real easy to start this drill back here, okay, but you want to be able to start from the standstill, okay? Just hold the position, hold it, hold it, hold it, and just let gravity go with you and generate that ability to create the swing. Because first of all, even if you don't do the actual kip, you just do the swing, you can see I can still get momentum and distance so I can jump to something else or jump over something as I'm dismounting if I need to make it over some water or if I need to make a leap to something else. But also, even without the actual hip throw and the kip, this is how a lot of people do kipping pull-ups. They only swing, and you can see I can still generate a lot of power, so there's a lot of power in the swing. Okay, the next step, this is the more important step, is that hip throw. So when I swing, I go from that arch to the jumping position. Now I'm set up to throw my hips just like I would when I jump. So naturally, and this is why I teach the playground dismount for the kipping pull-up, because people usually naturally get this. The first thing I have people do is just learn to swing and get off balance. I don't want them to swing too much, and then I just have them dismount off. And usually I see a pretty kind of lazy jump like that. Then I tell them with the same swing, don't swing harder, dismount further. And that usually on the first try, but usually after a couple, after we talk about it, we automatically see that people start using their hips. So that's going to look like this. I get a little bit of a swing going, okay? And then when my feet come forward, I'm going to dismount further by throwing my hips. And notice it's the same as I get here. I throw my hips, it puts me back into the arch, because it's always two positions, and it's just us changing between them that makes the power. And we see these positions show up on cleans, snatches, kettlebell swings, everything we do in here in the gym, but also these fundamental patterns transfer to everything else in real life. The better you get at recognizing these things, the better you're going to get a lot of these obstacles and techniques, because we're going to be able to transfer the work we're putting in the gym into the obstacles, or we're going to be able to transfer the skills we need in the obstacles to what we do in the gym. That way these things are always working together. Let's put it together. I'm going to get off balance, start my swing, and then I'm going to throw my hips, and that's going to launch me forward. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, launch. This can launch me over water to dismount. This can launch me back up to something else. And then we can put this back into the kip. So let's look at it again. Now, instead of it getting off balance, if I stay centered, okay, same positions, kip my way up. So now, as I swing and jump my hips up, I get weightless. So if I need, there's a double bar, so I might as well try it. So if I need, I can jump up to the next bar. Or, should have probably planned to practice this. If I'm swinging on something, I need to get up here. I can still kind of do a mixture here. I can get swinging and then jump my way to the next one. So this ability to arch and snap and then throw the hips and then change where my momentum or where I'm balanced can really transfer not only into CrossFit and being able to do kipping pull-ups, but the reason we actually like kipping pull-ups so much, not only the training stimulus we can get out of it, it has direct transfer into so many of these other things. So just remember, the kip in obstacle courses is incredibly important. And we see so many people only using the momentum and not getting the extra hip drive. Pair those two together and you'll be dangerous. Hope that helps. Talk to you soon.